Hi, Sally Walker here, your hormone and slow age expert, and welcome to Sleep Week. So this is a week where my blog will be all about sleep. And you've maybe seen some of the other videos, and I've been talking about interrupted sleep and how interrupted sleep is possibly more dangerous for our health and well-being than not getting enough sleep. So I thought we better look at these sleep cycles so you understand a little bit better what I'm talking about when I say that you repeat a cycle if your sleep is interrupted. Okay, so basically your sleep, we have 4 stages, or we have 4 cycles, and they're called 1, 2, 3, 4 basically. Now the first 3 are known as being non-rapid eye movement, so non-REM, where REM is rapid eye movement, okay? So they are non-REM. And then REM, being rapid eye movement, is also known as active brain state or active cycle, is our dream state. So this is where we will be dreaming. And the reason why it's called active sleep or active brain state is because our brain activity, the wavelengths, the brain waves, are the same as they are as when we are awake. And that means that they will be beta brain waves. And these are measured. We can measure all these on an EEG. And so the beta are the quickest, and these are the ones we will be producing while we're awake. But we produce them also in REM sleep. So the brain is very, very active in REM sleep. Consolidating memories and your emotions, etc. A very important state. So actually all of these cycles are important and have some unique functions. But the most important cycles are the non-REM 3 and the REM state. Now, we will typically start with non-REM 1. So this is where we are just slowing down. So we're going from beta waves into alpha. So alpha a little bit slower. And the beta waves are driven by the neurotransmitter dopamine, where the alphas are driven by the neurotransmitter acetylcholine. Yeah, we're slowing down. And from non-REM 1, we're going to non-REM 2. And in non-REM 2, we are slowing more down. So our brainwave activity is becoming more now into a theta state. And the theta state is more driven by the GABA, the neurotransmitter GABA. So we're becoming very, really calm and very relaxed in this state. And it's very important. And most of our sleep, we're actually in this non-REM 2. But as I said, the most important things happen when you get into non-REM 3. So from non-REM 2, you go into non-REM 3, which is deep state, comatized sleep. And this is where the wavelengths are going to, or the brainwaves are going to be delta. And delta is driven by the neurotransmitter serotonin. So when we, for example, just give you an example of the power of delta state, because this is where a lot of the physical healing happens, where these hormones necessary for repair and rebuilding are produced in the body, etc. So if we were in a very serious accident, or know somebody's been in a very serious accident, the hospitals tend to put you in a comatized state. They put you into delta sleep, because in delta sleep you have max physical healing. That's why they do it. From non-REM 3, delta state, we then go into REM, we go into dream state. And the activity, the wavelengths, or the brain waves are, wow, they go speeding up again, up into beta and a dopamine driven. So in this state, the whole of your body is paralyzed physically, apart from your eyes, which are rapidly moving in your head. But you can't lift a finger, you can't lift any, you can't move your muscles at all. You're completely paralyzed. But it makes a bit of sense, really doesn't, because it is dream state, so we don't really want you acting out your dreams. So sleepwalking does not happen in dream state. It happens in the non-REM states, so possibly 2 or 3. Interesting, hey? So what happens when your sleep is interrupted? You will wake in one of these states, and it's possibly going to be 2. phase 2. Definitely could be phase 1 where you're not really asleep, you're just sort of really coming down. Phase 1, phase 2, that's where it's more easy to wake you. And then what happens? You have to start all over again. So when your sleep is interrupted, you may not get many hours or many minutes of non-REM 3 and not many hours of REM sleep, where all the powerful repair, rebuilding, physically, mentally, emotionally happens. Oh boys, by the way, REM sleep is very important because that's where you mass produce testosterone. So you really want to make sure you're getting it. So, but remember, you can't just say, oh, I think I'm just going to do REM sleep tonight. We have to go through these other cycles first to get into REM sleep. So not getting enough sleep is definitely not good, but interrupted sleep is possibly even worse. So now you have a little bit of an overview of these sleep cycles and the different types of sleep. Lots more information further down in the blog. I've written a couple of articles about sleep cycles, and I've gone through the individual sleep cycles with all that information about what they do, etc., etc. So enjoy. Happy hormones, happy life.